welcome back to Minecraft, and welcome back to the homestead. I don't know why it's called the homestead. That's what I've just decided we're going to call it. It is episode 8, and you'll notice that I've done a little bit more inside. So we've got a lot more banners. I also realised I completely missed this window. Just completely missed it because it was on the front of the building. Nothing else has happened in here, so it all still looks exactly the same. But yeah, we've gone round and we've basically put all the banners in place. This is why we now have lots of purple sheep. As I was editing that last episode, I realised that I could have done this a long time ago and shouldn't have wasted about a stack of lapis. But we've done that. That's the thing that's happened. Also, jungle trees. We have bamboo growing as well. That is because I've gone for a wander and I've found a jungle. I've found some bamboo. I've managed to obviously get myself a few jungle saplings as well, so everything is now growing. And also, this place is now working. I've obviously, as you can see, there's lots and lots of fields growing here. I mean, oh, I didn't pick up that. Yeah, so we've been steadily growing enough food for our villagers. And if we pop up here, I've made a little way up, because this is actually functioning now. The whole thing is functioning. There is it's a mess, and a loud mess, of villagers just inside here, all talking away, all slowly spawning iron villagers. Iron golems. I could probably get more people in here if I really wanted to. But right now, I'm not particularly fussed. This is an AFK farm, as I'm sure I've mentioned before, which means I don't actually do anything when I'm in this area. I just basically stand inside this little hut here. And if we have a look, we've got 3 and a bit stacks. It's not perfect. I have had to kill one iron golem who spawned down here. I don't know whether there's a way I can stop this other than maybe just putting carpet everywhere. But yeah, I had to fight one off by hand, that was an ordeal. But yeah, this place all works perfectly fine. So if I want to just get loads of iron, I can just stand in that little cupboard over there and pick up loads of iron. And now I realise that I've ran all this way. I now have to run all the way back. As I'm doing this run back, I'm starting to realise that maybe I should look at building a portal over at the iron golem farm. Although I don't think it's far enough away. It feels like it's far enough away, but I don't think it actually is. I think if I build one there, I will probably just turn up at the portal that we've already got in the nether. We've made it back just in time for nighttime, and hopefully I can just quickly explain what we're going to be doing. No, there's no time. We need to sleep, and then I'll explain in the morning. Actually, this is a good place to start. My bed currently lives on the stairs. I haven't moved it for a very long time. This room over here is going to be the bedroom, but it is filled with storage. We've got loads of chests all over the place. We've got loads of chests here. We've got new chests that I've built here as well. We've got chests here and over here. This one is just a mess, just a complete and utter mess. This one obviously is filled with our fancy precious materials, but still a bit of a mess. So the plan for today is we are going to build ourselves a warehouse, and we're going to build it in this area. I have no idea how big it's going to be, but my plan is to try and make it somewhat modular. So it's going to be something long and thin, possibly, I don't know, maybe 10 blocks wide, but the length of it could be huge. We could just keep going that way. Maybe it might be 20 blocks wide and we can do like 2 long lines of storage. But basically, first thing I need to do is take down all of these trees. I have been growing spruce because I'm planning on building out of spruce. That's why it's not just, I had just lots of saplings. I've planned this. So I need to take all of these down and I'll be back with you in a second. Right, just getting this final tree down and then we should, oh great, I need to jump to just get this last piece. And then we should have a nice big open bit of space. Loads of logs as well, which will come in handy. Oh, seriously? Okay, well, I'll put some more down. Right, now the area should be clear. Once everything despawns, obviously, and we've got a huge bit of land, like huge. I'm not quite sure on the orientation of what we're going to do yet, but this whole area where all of these trees were is basically what is going to be used for the storage warehouse. I'm almost certain as well I can hear some pillagers. I don't know where, but I can certainly hear some things. I don't have anything that I can use to climb. Let's just break my way through here. I think they're probably just out here. If they're going to be anywhere, I can't see them or hear anyone, so maybe I was just hearing things. Anyway, whilst we wait for all of this to despawn, I'm going to run in the house, grab some resources that I need. and then I'll be back in a second and we can start doing some work. Okay, I've just realised I think that we might need to do a little bit of terraforming just to make it look a little bit nicer. Because right now, with what I did basically when we started, I made things lots of places very square. So I want to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. So we need to get rid of this. Okay, I've decided we're working in threes. That's my plan. And this place is going to be absolutely ginormous. Like unnecessarily large. But that's fine because it is our storage. And this is where basically everything that we ever own will live. This is the shape. Maybe. It might change. And my plan of doing it modular, still kind of possible, I guess. We could just keep extending it further that way or that way. So, yeah, it's kind of modular, I think. It's a quick nap in the construction site. So, what I have done, that also needs to go there. Oh no, there's still loads to do. So, everything is going to be in a little 3x3 square. And that was the perfect amount of logs. What it looks like I've done actually is just make a grid, isn't it? So, yeah, the plan is, this will be a doorway. You will have chests, 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 chests. You get the picture? There's going to be lots of chests everywhere. I think to make it easier to visualise, I probably need to fill in the exterior walls and maybe put in some chests? Possibly? I don't know. Right, we're getting somewhere. We've got the first layer in. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to build this little module. This is what we're doing. I've got a plan now. So, I'm going to hopefully try and talk you through what my thoughts are as I build it. So basically, we need to have, I don't know what blocks are going to go here, but we'll put dirt there for now. It will change. It will definitely change, don't worry. Also, here will be dirt for the moment. And sure, we'll fill that in. This is going to be wood. There will be windows and all sorts of stuff. And then in here, we will have chests like this. Loads and loads and loads of chests. And I always get this very complicated way of doing it, but it works. There we go. Right, and then we just click there, there, and there. And then we have 9 chests in that space. I can then fancy things up if I really want to, which I can't because have I got a workbench? Is there one about? It's over here. So the other things I can do is if I grab myself some stairs, I also want some of those, and I also want some trapdoors. I want double that, please. There we go. Right, I've got no storage. Throw that on the floor. Right, so next thing we do, my inventory is an absolute mess. This is why we need this place. This is 100% why I need to build this place. The next thing to do, and you might think that it's a bit strange that I'm doing it here, but it's more for making it look fancy, is we're going to do that, we're going to do that. We then need the trapdoors, which will go there and there, there and there. Put them down. Just gives it a nice little edge. And then we just have a little item frame up there with kind of like a hint of what it could be. But because we've got 9 chests in here, we can have literally one of these storage areas for all the woods. All the woods, or even just one type of wood. So you have literally logs in the middle. Then you have an entire, 3 double chests of planks. Then you can have stairs, you can have slabs, you can have fences, you can have doors, you can have all sorts of stuff. And then we're going to have every single one of these will turn into one. This one probably can't be because you're not going to be able to get into that one. But yeah, there's going to be loads, absolutely loads of storage in here. And as I mentioned, because it's modular, we can just expand it. We could also potentially turn one of these up into a staircase. So then we can have 2 floors, which might also happen. But ultimately, that is going to be the plan for this area. This building is going to be bigger than my house. And like I've mentioned, there's still work to be done on the house. I just don't know what it is yet. But I'm going to try and get this place built to a reasonable standard in this episode. It will probably just be 1 floor. It might have a flat roof. I should probably walk away from the very loud cows. Yeah, it might just be 1 floor. Might have a flat roof. Might not even have a roof. But at least it will be functioning. That's kind of the plan. That's what I'm going with. Just playing about with wall designs. I quite like this because it means you can grab the top chests if you really want. So you can't get all of them, and it kind of acts a little bit like a window, but you can grab the little top chests if you feel like it. maybe I need some form of like decoration, possibly. Hold on, we might have some in the house. Possibly we can just do some stone stairs. Have we got any in here? Again, this is why I need to have some form of storage, because everything is an absolute mess everywhere. If we just put that there, it just gives it a little bit of definition. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Have we got any more trapdoors? Maybe we can... I'm just playing, just freestyling right now. Let's make myself some more trapdoors. Throw that on the floor. We don't need that at the moment. Give me the trapdoors, thank you. And then maybe we can do this as well. Just a little bit of something. That's probably too much. It's probably too much. Buttons. Let's try some buttons. Maybe that's what we need. That's what we're missing. Can't see them on there. Don't put them there. Maybe put them there. And there. Just to make it... I don't know. What do you think? Does that look good? Anyway, what I'll do is I'll do a lot of building off camera. When we return, this will be a massive storage facility. Obviously, it's not automated. I've got no plans to automate it because I've seen some tutorials for it and it's an absolute mess and I can't get my head around it. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. For me, it's probably like a few days, but in a second for you guys. And yeah, there will be a nice big warehouse. Okay, so I've ran out of wood. This is what I've done so far. Obviously, I've not done any details on the walls or anything like that. So I've done pretty much the ground floor outside. Inside, it's still empty. There's still not a lot going on. I have, if we quickly pop up here, we have here, looks like nothing special. These are all half slabs. If we didn't have half slabs, we wouldn't be able to open these top chests. So that's why they're all half slabs. So basically, I need to do this for everything. I'm thinking here might be a staircase, possibly like a spiral staircase, which goes up like this, and then you end up possibly on top of this one, maybe. Not quite sure, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking might be happening there. So yeah, I'm going to need to do a lot of tree growing, because this has been about 3 stacks of spruce oak logs that I've gone through just to do this. I probably need another, let's say 4 or 5 minimum. So I'm going to have to do a lot of trees, which is why I've got my 41 saplings in my hand. And I'm going to find somewhere to plant them. Just don't know where. I've found the perfect place. I have found the perfect place. We've got this area here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them all. Every other one. I don't know whether doing every other one is a good idea or a bad idea, but I've tried planting loads in one place. And it changed the ground to, what's it called, podzol? Or whatever that stuff is called, which I don't really want that happening here. So we're just going to have to plant these all here, like this. Right, trees planted, now we wait. In fact, we don't wait, we go and get some more tools, because that's going to be a lot of axes to go through all of that. It is finished, kind of. It's not fully finished, if I'm honest with you. So I've gone through... I've put in all of the chests. We've got also all of the item frame. We're missing an item frame. Okay, we've got most of the item frames in. I've put in some barrels. This is kind of more for flavour. I'm probably going to have things like food in these, just because I think it makes the most sense to just put food in them. At the moment, as you can see, I've just got random stuff in there. I've got a little section here, which I think this might be precious stuff. So we might have diamonds, emeralds, and gold, or something else in there. I don't know. Yeah, if we head all the way down, as you can see, they're all full up. Got a few more barrels there as well. And we have an upstairs, which isn't finished. There's nothing here. And obviously there's no roof. I haven't got that far yet. I'm working on it. If we head up here, I've started putting a roof on this little end piece. If I balance precariously here, you can kind of see this is going to go up to a point in the middle. I'm pretty sure everything else is also going to come to a big point. Yeah, so this is what we've done so far. There's obviously a lot more to go, but I didn't want to just do all of it off camera, because I think if I did all of it, you would have started to think a lot's going on. As you can see as well, there's still exterior decorating to do. I've done some bits, like there's this little lip that goes around, got some supports, we've got some trapdoors going on there as well. And then if we head around here, you can see the little window that we've got. And then back at the front as well, we've got a nice big window up here. We've got a little, like, archway for the entrance. This might go very tall. It might go very, very tall. I'm not quite sure. Also, another thing that's happened in between episodes, I've been to the Nether. I went for a run in the Nether. I found a Nether fortress. I say found. As you know, we are in a Nether fortress if we go for our portal. I kind of ran around it and I actually found some some nether wart, that's what it's called. Found some soul sand. We've got a couple of saddles as well. Picked up some not diamond armor, some diamonds and some golden horse armor. So we've got a few bits now on us, which is very handy. Just going to chuck this in here. The other thing, if I remember, where is it? Here. No? Is it that one? Maybe. It might be that one. Yes, it's this one. Because I went in the nether. All of my tools, I've made a whole set of diamond tools, have ended up just in this chest of mess. Also, I'm having this weird issue where every now and then my mouse will double click twice. And I'm not doing anything to make it double click twice, it's just happening. There you go. I clicked once then and now I've picked up that one block. I don't get it. Right, we're not over with this episode. What we are going to do, we're probably going to, I was going to say wait till night time. We might wait till night time. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Iron Golem farm with this obsidian that I've just picked up. We're going to go over there. We're going to build a portal and going to hope for the best. I don't know where our portal is in the current nether. So actually, let's go through here. Let's take some notes of the coordinates and then we'll see whether we can make our way back to this point. First thing we've got to do is quickly get up here. Because it's dangerous down there. It's very dangerous down there. So this is my my nether base of sorts. Oh, we do have... we are armoured up. We've got some skeletons, which I've been trying to kill as many of them as I possibly can. Because I obviously want to get the skulls. But we don't get a huge amount of them. I need to probably look at getting a fortune... not a fortune. What's it called? Is it fortune? Might be fortune. Or looting. That's what it's called. Getting ourselves a looting sword. There's those guys as well. I haven't killed any of them yet. What we're doing in here, this is what we're doing. We need to stand here, press this button. We're going to press F2. So we've now got ourselves a screenshot. We are minus 30, minus 50-ish. That's kind of where we need to head. Fair enough. Right. Let's go back to the overworld. Let's go over to the Iron Golem farm. Let's build our portal. And then let's try and find our way back there. Just realised we need one more thing. There we go. Flint and steel in hand. I'm not going to bother taking everything else. Yes, I am. We need to make sure we do have a diamond pick. Hello? Somebody was outside dying. Fair enough. We want to stop doing this right-click thing. I don't know whether that's a problem with my mouse or what, but yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Oh, another thing. I've done a fair bit off camera. This here is not really doing much at the moment, but this will spawn, this basically, down this hole takes you to a zombie spawner. So I'm going to try and somehow turn this into an XP farm, maybe, somehow. That block's on there, because if it's not, when people do start flying out of here, they go flying. Also, yeah, that's why we have the soul sand down there. Right, let's get on our way, and whilst we're going for a walk, I need to explain a couple of things. So, I was going to say in between episodes. It's not even in between episodes. Halfway through this episode, I've changed PC. I've bought a new PC. I bought it a while ago. It's just turned up. And yeah, so literally the first 10-15 minutes of this episode was on the old PC. The next 10-15 minutes is on the new PC. So if things are different, things sound slightly different. I'm sorry, there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm still in the process of setting things up. I'm trying my best. I'm hoping everything is sorted. Right now, I'm currently working off of one monitor as well, because I don't have enough cables to plug in my new graphics card into my second monitor, which is really weird for me, because I'm a person who's used at least 2 monitors for the last 10 years of my life. I'm now working on one monitor. I still haven't tidied up the rails or anything. Oh, okay, my pickaxe is pretty good. Yeah, I've not tidied up the rails at all for this. I've just left them all. I will eventually tidy them up. This is a very nice little area. I do like this area. It looks very fancy. Right, we've made it over to the Iron Golem farm. Now, I'm trying to work out the best place to put our portal. I'm thinking it needs to be on ground level. Obviously, we're not going to build anything around it at the moment, but it might end up living inside a house. I'm thinking, I don't necessarily want it right next to the farm. I'm thinking maybe we build it slightly around the corner, and then we can look at building something else, like a little town or something over in this general direction. So if I don't have a pickaxe, another axe, a wood axe, those ones. Let's just build it here. I've got a spade. We can do that. Right, here we go. It's going to live here. I'm so glad I bought this diamond pick, because I'm an idiot. Or maybe that was the weird double click bug. Maybe that's what that was. Also, I've built like the fanciest portal. I've gone all corners and everything. Right, let's fill it in. Let's head on through. Let's make sure we have a sword out. And what were the numbers we were looking for? Minus 40, minus... It's the same portal. I knew it. I bloody knew it would be the same portal. Oh, that's bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's not good, is it? That's annoying. How far over land do you have to be in order for portals to work? Because that is now a one-way portal, isn't it? It's a one-way portal. It's... Oh... Right, let me check something. So, where we currently are. Minus 340, 72, and minus 382. And now we run all the way back to where we were. Take a note of the coordinates, because it might just be we need to knock down that portal and move it a little bit. That might be the case. We might be just like on the edge, I'm not sure. Right, we are back at roughly where the portal is. And our coordinates are... Hello, pig. Our coordinates are minus 1178, 63, not that the 63 is relevant, and minus 221. I think it's 1,000 blocks distance that we need to go, which means we need to head about 150 in that direction, which actually isn't that far, is it? It's not that far at all. So if we just do a little bit of running, it might literally be on that island, possibly. Maybe a little bit further. Okay, the sun is setting. Maybe this wasn't a good idea to go for a swim. But, just a thought. So this is 250, the edge of this. So it's probably just a little bit further. Maybe that island over there will do it. Still a little bit far away though. Right, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to knock that portal down because it's going to take ages. Then I'm going to rebuild it slightly over that way and hope that it takes us to a slightly different location than the nether. And then what we can do is we can look at building ourselves a nice like bridge from wherever I build it to this island here. And then hopefully we've got ourselves a little fast travel point, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to knock this down. I'm going to rebuild it over in that general direction. And then, yeah, I'll be back with you in just a second. So I've just realised for the entire bit of recording session that I've done, the first recording session on my new computer, didn't have the game sounds turned on, did I? So, yeah, that was silent. I apologise. They're on now. They should be on. You should be able to hear a portal going. Okay, some of you are probably already shouting at me. And, yeah, it turns out we are far too close. Far, far too close. I think we need to be 1,024 or 28 blocks away from our current portal in both directions, X and Y. We are almost 1,000 away in the X. In the Y, we're not at all. We're very, very close. So I tried to build one there. Obviously, that was never going to work. To build one, we need to go about 800 blocks that way. It's not worthwhile. We might just need to actually put that minecart back in and make ourselves a proper travel system using the minecarts, because it literally takes 5 minutes to walk from here back to the base. Oh, look. You can see it in action. The guy's spawned. He's just heading down there. He's fallen into the lava. He's now just going to stand there. We can just about watch him slowly die. And if we keep an eye on this item hopper here, you'll eventually see when the guy dies. You'll see a bit of iron jump through, and then a few poppies as well. There you go. We've got nearly 4 stacks now of iron ingots because of this. I'm going to leave that portal there. I'm going to head back home, and then we can round up this episode, because I've got some plans for the next episode. Oh no, this isn't good. The sun is setting. I didn't pay attention. Do I have a bed on me? I don't even have a bed on me. We are just going to have to try and sprint back home, because we are in the middle of nowhere. We have no bed, we can't sleep through the night, so we're just going to have to run it. Oh no, I hear skeletons. I don't think he's fired at me, but we are definitely in the realm of being shot at now. Now, most of this world that I'm in isn't lit up. Like, I haven't bothered to light it up. Is there any in there? Oh, there's no wool in there. Was there? Hold on. No, that's andesite. Yeah, most of this world isn't actually lit up, so even places that I've built, like this bit here, I haven't bothered to light it up. Because It's just me. There's no need to light it up, because if I'm not there, or if it's nighttime, I'm normally asleep. Oh god, oh god, oh god. There's a guy right there. Keep running, keep running, keep running. I feel like we're going to get hit. There you go. More skeletons. We're so close to home. I can see home. We're so close. Right, we need to just get inside. Let's get inside quickly. And by inside, I'm thinking I've got a bed in that. Oh my word, there's a lot of zombies there. There's a lot of zombies there. Quickly get inside. We might need to fight them. We might need to fight them. I don't know whether we're going to be able to sleep in here, because there's monsters nearby. We can. Right, morning is here. The guys are hopefully burning. I mean, I'm not sure how you're burning, because you're inside, but sure. I'm genuinely more concerned. There's the baby one. Okay. So I'm genuinely more concerned that there's going to be creepers and stuff out here, because I have had some issues with creepers. Here, for example, that was a creeper, blew up. Right, anyway, we've made it home. We're alive. We didn't die overnight, which is always good. What is the plan for the next episode? Well, off camera, I'm going to finish building that. I'm going to probably start moving stuff over. I also... What was that noise? Did I hear something? Was that just me? Also, I want to try and do something with the farms. So at the moment, there's just farms dotted about all over the place. And what I want to try and do is make it a little bit more realistic. Is that the right word? So I kind of want to have like a little building over there somewhere. And then over there will be like the carrot farm and the beetroot farm. And it'll be just like a little farmhouse. And what I could even do is I could even over here have like a villager and the composter, and then actually have my own little village inside the walls, which I think would be quite nice. Also that thing needs to get dealt with. It will probably get knocked down and rebuilt, because currently I think it's far too big for what it's doing. It's also very garish, then again, so is that. Anyway, that is going to do it then for this episode. This is, like I've said earlier, this is the first episode, or half episode at the very least, recorded on my new computer. So if there are any problems, like the weird sound issue, I say weird, it wasn't weird, I just didn't enable recording game sounds. But if there are any problems like that, I apologise. Hopefully by the time the next episode is here, I've sorted most of them out, if not all of them. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Let's quickly change to this. There you go. Take a little step to the side. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I will be back next time with more Minecraft.